Mabuhay and welcome back to our channel. Today's video, we are going to discuss a very interesting video to our adventure. My topic is the impact of climate change. Have you remembered the answer of Miss Earth 2015 Angelia Ong when she was asked by a judge of what would be her slogan for the next 15 years for Miss Earth? And her answer is, "We will because we can." All things are feasible and all things are possible if we work together. We will because we can. Now, why I connect it to my topic and climate change? Because we are battling this extreme problem that our environment has faced today, which is climate change. Now, I believe that the problem of this earth is not climate change. It's not greenhouse effect. It's not garbages. It's not deforestation. The true problem is us people, because of we are irresponsible of our actions. Now, without further ado, let's discuss the impact of climate change. Humans and wild animals faced new challenges for survival because of climate change. More frequent and intense drought, storms, heat, waves, rising sea levels, melting glaciers, and warming oceans can directly harm animals, destroy the places they live, and wreak havoc on people's livelihoods and communities. Climate change is already having a significant impact on ecosystem. Economies and communities are being affected. The main causes of climate change are humanity's increased use of fossil fuels such as coal, oil, and gas to generate electricity, run cars and other forms of transport, and power manufacturing and industries. Next main causes of climate change is deforestation, because through deforestation, they cut or people cut so many trees. As we can see here in the Philippines, we have several forests that is already destroyed. So we have this so-called policy that being imposed by the executive department in our country, prohibiting illegal logging, because living trees absorbs and store carbon dioxide, and also they release oxygen to our earth. However, because of the because of the human activities, they are cutting trees. That's why the oxygen that needs to supply on earth is already lack. Carbon dioxide that we release, especially in transportations to human carbon dioxide, it is not already being absorbed, and we have lack of oxygen and more carbon dioxide to release. This one is increasingly intensive agriculture, which emits greenhouse gases like methane and nitrous oxide. So in agricultural sector as well, it can have a contribution to climate change. Why? It's because of the medicines or such any chemicals that most of the farmers that they use. So most of our farmers able to use different types of chemicals for them to have a good to have a good grow of plants. So they use some fertilizers which contains of different chemicals that would affect to the soil, the soil. However, the bad impact of it, because of the chemicals that being put in a certain fertilizer, it can causes heat or overheat and contribute to greenhouse gases. These are the effects of climate change. These climate changes have a negative impact on environment. The ocean level is rising, glaciers are melting, carbon dioxide in the earth is increasing, forests and wildlife are declining, and water life is also getting disturbed due to climate changes. Apart from that, it is calculated that if climate change keeps on going, then many species and plants and animals will get extinct, and there will be a heavy loss to environment. So speaking of most of the species will be get extinct. We all know that here in the Philippines, there are a lot of species that is already extinct. So, first of that is our national ambassador bird, which is the Philippine eagle. So, as of now, there were only 400 pairs of Philippine eagle is being in the wild, and the Philippine eagle was already critically endangered, which means nanganganib na pong maubos ang ating Philippine eagle. So the Philippine Eagle Foundation able to do their best on conservations, on experimental conservation, so that the species or the Philippine eagle will not be vanished to our environment, because it has a big contribution on balancing the ecosystem. Moreover, our Philippine crocodile as well, which is the Crocodylus mendorensis, is also critically endangered because of some human activities. You know what? Climate change is not the real problem that we faced. The real problem that our Earth has is us people. Because as what Miss Karen Ibasco said, that we are ignorance and apathy. We are not teaching ourselves on how to manipulate our actions, on how to use our natural resources. So, I know guys that my topic is a little bit broad, and I know that you cannot understand, but this is what I want to put. But this is what I want to highlight with all of the topic that I had. Be responsible of your action, and be responsible of using our natural resources, because Earth is the only planet in the universe that it is unique and where people can live. Now, if we will not take good care of our Earth, and climate change will always ongoing, then we are destroying our beautiful paradise given to us by the Almighty God. So we need to start recalibrating our mind, redirecting our steps, and rechanging our habits. Plant more trees to avoid climate change. I am Fernando Sanyal Francisco of BSN English 1. Until our next adventure. Thank you and shalom.